Okay, now, check this out. I'm going to mute some parts, okay? So I'm going to go in and, now I have 8 things going on, okay? 8 different sounds layered, right? So I'm going to mute some of the parts. For instance, I'm going to go in and mute parts 2 and 3. Now I only have this. I have that sound, right? So now I'm gonna kind of tweak it a little bit. Now if I use that, then I'm going to go in and bring back maybe these other sounds, these other parts, and now I got... Now, I can do all that cool stuff that Eddie Van Halen can do without nearly all the study and all the sweating. Okay? Now, another cool thing is that a lot of these setups are set up in a very interesting way, very wide range of sounds and styles. So for instance, I can do something like this. On the low part of the keyboard, I got this nice little drone. In the middle, I got this nice little gliss. I can bring in the rhythm. Again, I'm just really touching the surface. Now, another thing that's really nice is that for all of you that like orchestral music, this has got the best orchestral sounds in the industry. Trumpet doing that thing? I'm not doing that. The keyboard's doing that. And it's following me everything that I do. Any chord I play, I'm going to be okay. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, again, I've set this up as a drum kit now. So I can do orchestral drums at the same time as I'm playing. Again, very, very nice. New arpeggiated patterns, very, very cool things that you can do with arpeggiation. For instance, let's go to one of these very useful live sets, and let's check out some of the arpeggiations. Okay, hear that sound? Now let's go in and there's so many new ones. You can go in and tweak these. Now, whatever I play is going to arpeggiate over what I play. Okay, so new arpeggiation stuff is very, very useful. Now, I have the pads set up so they're all the parts are muted. I have 8 things going right now. Right now I only have 1 thing, but I have 8 things possible. So if I start bringing in the parts, I can have so much control over the sound. So you're talking about like remixing and adding parts and making your music sound very, very organic. This is what the Fantom can do, especially with this new 1.3 update. Now you can also create your own arpeggiated patterns. Okay, so if you want to create a very specific pattern, you can do that. You can save it as a standard MIDI file and then just bring it in as an arpeggiation, and then there you're off to the races. Now, let's check out some of the other RPS sets. Now, one of the things that I like is that the pads can be set up to play back patterns in specific keys, okay? So if you go to the pad setting, you can see which key each of these pads are in. Like the first one is in G, the first row is G, the second row is like E minor. So check this out. Full on grooves, right? I'm just kind of changing it around. Those are just the grooves. Now, this is what I can play on the keyboard. Now I can completely tweak it. Got it. So now I play them together. Again, nice kind of like arranger type functionality. Now let's say if you wanted to do something a little bit different, like maybe have like a nice little Latin thing. So I got this groove, right? Now in the middle of the keyboard, I'm playing a guitar arpeggiation. Now look what's at the end of the keyboard. I got strings. Or up here. So I can basically play anything I want in any key. Again, very, very flexible. Okay, so the new upgraded Fantom, a lot of content, a lot of new functionality. Again, it just kind of brightens up the horizon of the Fantom in the direction. Now there's going to be much, much more coming down the road for the Fantom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off and play you one quick little song that gives you a little bit of an idea of how the... Oh, you know what? I want to show you one quick thing, and then we'll move on. One of the things that I like about the Fantom is if you're creating music, okay? Now, one of the things is that let's go in here, and I'm going to create a song in the sequencer that I think that you'll like. So let's go over here. I'm going to basically create a new song using one of the new RPS live sets from the pads. Okay. So I'll show you how easy it is, how cool this whole thing is. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to sequence this section. Okay. I'm just going to sequence that real quick. Go here in the sequencer. Turn start on. I'm going to do 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I like it. Here it is. So far I pushed one button and I have almost a track. Now I want to go into the studio and I want to record just maybe an effect because it doesn't really need much more on this track. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to record a nice effect at the end of the 4 bars. That's all I need, right? So now I got that.